Hi, my name is Frank J. Garcia, and this is my video on the Six Kingdoms. Now, from the last lesson, you learned that the highest of the classification of living things is the kingdoms. Why we have a quicker breakdown of this is because this is the broadest of categories that has very distinct differences from the other kingdoms, which is why there are six to begin with. The kingdoms are the simplest of groups, as I said. If you were to say that you were looking for something in the Animalia kingdom, like we learned before, again, you could be talking about one of the several billion known species of animals we have today. I want you to ask yourself, again, why do we break living things into groups? What differences and what similarities do some kingdoms have? We're going to start off with the plant kingdom. Plants are known to include things such as flowers, trees, and grass. Recall that from our cells lesson that plants, of course, are made up of plant cells. These include plant cells, of course, have the chloroplast, which are able to turn solar energy into food for the plant. And because of all this, plants are considered autotrophs because they produce their own food. Also, because plant cells include a nucleus, they are called eu- eukaryotic, meaning cells, meaning which is a cell with a nucleus, of course. We're gonna move on to animal animals now, the animal kingdom. All members of the animal kingdom, like the plant kingdom, are multicellular organisms. Animals are made up of animal cells, like we learned before in our cells lesson. Very opposite of plants, animals are heterotrophs because us as animal, from us as members of the animal kingdom, need to eat food for energy. I don't know why I put room here. One sec. Need to eat food for energy. However, these cells are also, however, considering we are also, our cells also contain a nucleus, we are also contain eukaryotic cells as well. Now we're getting into some unfamiliar kingdoms such as bacteria. Now, when you think of bacteria, you think of that stuff that makes you sick, that stuff that can hurt you. However, bacteria is not always all bad. Bacteria can also be beneficial to its host. This kingdom is made up of single-celled organisms, which is very different from our plant and animal cells. These organisms can be found almost anywhere, which is very similar to our plant and animal cells. However, unlike both of them, since they are single-celled organisms, they do not contain a nucleus. Therefore, they are prokaryotic cells, very similar to the another kingdom, which is archaea. Like the bacteria, they are also single-celled prokaryotics. However, their chemical makeup is very different from bacteria, which is why they were separated in the first place. If this chemical makeup was not included, bacteria and archaea would be similar in the same category. Now we have Protist kingdom. Very small microscopic organisms, mostly commonly found in water, in pond water to be exact, because of all the chemicals. No, not the chemicals, because of all the different substances that you can find within pond water. And last but not least, we have a kingdom that we are somewhat more familiar with is fungi. Now, of course, when you think of fungi, you think of mushrooms, which you would be right. The fungi consider unlike unlike plant cells, but more like animal cells, they are decomposers. They feed on dead organisms to for food to survive. And that is the video of the kingdoms. Thank you for watching.